Yeah, well, let's just say what this is for a match for YouTube. So we are looking at a match from the World Cup, Stef versus Markusin, Netherlands against Canada. And yeah, both teams are completely even on points so far. And this is a pretty important battle for who is going to advance as the second place in the group. So yeah, and I didn't even look at the board so far. So let's have a look. Yeah, but it's also 2-5. I see it in the log. So yeah, well, yeah, possible. Um, oh, the beggar is interesting. That's very interesting. What is he going to open then? I mean, upgrade plus beggar just doesn't make any sense unless you want to have it for just arena points, I guess. But still. Well, and you will get some arena points anyway later. Oh yeah. Yeah, sure. Take your time. Um, so both had the upgrade not missed the shuffle at least. Markusin's beggar missed the shuffle, which is probably fine for him, since it's a bad card anyway. And yeah, arena points doesn't seem all that important. There's also Vineyard for kind of a lot of points. Although the only action you really want to stack up on are Caravan Guards and Alchemists, which are the only draw, so you probably want them. Yeah. Well, yeah, when you go for the upgrade, I think Doctor isn't a consideration anymore. But maybe they could go for Exorcist. This also produces action cards. But I don't think, well, they have already trashed all their estates almost, so Exorcist isn't that great at trashing coppers. So Caravan Guards already almost piled here. Yeah, seems like a natural fit. They are going to hit 3 a lot of the times with their upgrade opening. Or 3 or 4, and it's better than silver here for vineyard purposes. I guess silver's better for the keep. Yeah, but there's also the problem with only one buy. So you have to spend a lot of buys on alchemists. I mean, it's still a good card, but if you have like 6 or 7 coins later, you have to buy the alchemist still. Yeah, but idle is still pretty good, I think, because you can also gain the workshop thing, which is great. You can gain a silver, which is okay with keep, or even a gold. Yeah, curses don't really hurt that much, so maybe you just pick up one idol for the occasional good boon. It's also keep. Yeah, sure. Maybe they just pile idols. I mean, it's a better card to pile than relics. At least it does something the second and third time you play it. But alchemists are still pretty low, pretty uncontested. Only one. Yes. That's yes. Well, and the 2 points are probably what made his choice easier. I think with well, I think in a one buy situation, those points can actually matter. He's already 6 points from those ahead. Yeah, keep can make this go really long. But how much points will vineyards be worth? Because you can either buy vineyard or maybe just buy province. Yeah, you probably buy the province over vineyards unless you are behind and don't want the provinces to empty. Yeah, Assemble Me also thinks it's 3 to 4 points. There's you pointed out the merchant ship. It's probably just too expensive of a buy, which could be another treasure for the keep points. Do you know who the player with the 2 upgrades is? Okay, so that's at least a benefit for him. He got the later potion, but should be more thin with that. Although I didn't really follow that too much. Not sure. All 5 caravan guards in play for markusin. Has 8 coins here. But it's probably not province time. No, you want a relic first and... Okay, goes, yeah. Yeah. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, but I think imps, at least a few imps are better than caravan guards for him. Yeah, sure, that's also nice. Yeah, he still has the beggar. Or Caravan Guide's trigger of idle. Yeah. I just thought there's no attack on the kingdom, but there's actually two. So Stef evened out on the arena points, almost, until markusin gets them. No, yeah, that doesn't make a big difference. Yeah, in the end, Beggar is an upgrade target also, but it also slows you down. Who did that? Stef. Yeah, Stef did buy a Beggar a few turns ago. Guess he just had 2 coins and wants to buy something at least. Yeah, he did discard for the gold boon, so he had 2 coins left only. Can be a nice burst of VP with winning the copper split on the keep in the end. But not worth keeping it. So it will be interesting if markusin exorcists something here. Oh, the silver's okay, I think. Well, he should at least play it. I mean, it could be a buy or a gain. It's just a misplay. Was he afraid of something? Wind's Gift? I mean, Wind's Gift can't be that bad. I can't know that for sure, but it would have been the Swarm's Gift. That's very good to get. And, even if you have no coppers later, it's an action card for Vineyard. You would know the last one, yeah. Yeah, I think 7 are left and 5 on the discard pile. Let me check quick. I'm not sure if you are heard on the recordings. Well, you can continue talking. I just
Right, yeah. No, let's with all the stupid stuff that I've been saying in this game. I hope I wasn't heard in this recording, but I'll pay more attention from now.
yeah, you are
Um,
heard now for sure. I think I just see
great.
the output.
Right. So, how do you play from here? I mean, you're limited to one buy unless you get more idols and hope for either a plus buy or something getting to discard for gold or for something costing up to 4.
Well, maybe it's just province if you can get it, and treasure cards or alchemist if you don't hit province.
Yeah. So he got the Flames gift. It's probably not what he wanted most here.
He still uses it to trash the copper. That's good.
So Stef does not have a relic, and he just evened out the idol split. So I think Markusin must be leading most of the splits here. Other than, sorry, Stef is leading copper, and
yeah, gold is evened.
oh, Markusin trashed an idol. Okay, so he's leading idol as well.
Okay.
That's thanks Separix for pointing that out. This is the first game. I think. Yeah, it's the
Yep.
first game.
Game number 1 still, but he isn't even listening.
Oh, he's not listening. Okay, yeah. I thought he was responding to what I was talking about. That's why I assumed he was listening. But...
Yeah, why did he trash the idol? What did he get for it? A gold?
So the creator of Dominion, Donald X, is commenting here in the chat. He's watching the game. He's pointing out how the beggars could be discarded for silver when opponent played idle.
Yeah, that
Even
just...
though the idol it's called an attack card, but it was not attacking when that was happening.
But did it actually happen?
I didn't notice it, but it seems Donald did, and I trust him. And it seemed like it would be a good move for the keep points.
There are 3 silvers gone only. Maybe 2 of those have been from beggar, yeah, and 1 was the mountain's gift.
So A. Moffat is saying that, yeah, Markusin did discard this beggar for silvers from the idol pseudo-attack.
Well, yeah, then I think beggar did his job.
Yeah.
Getting for the keep points here. Well, the beggar thing doesn't work that well if you have 5 alchemists.
So Stef didn't play his last Caravan Guard here. So probably he wants to stack them properly. Is that it? Or?
Yeah, I guess. There's no reason for him to play the third.
JK is suggesting getting vineyards here. I don't think you get vineyards. Yeah, provinces are better. They're not going to be worth more than 4 at most, I think.
Yeah, 2 piles also already empty. And the idle pile is threatening to be the third. 1 player got an extra potion. Probably Stef.
No, so
Markusin
just trashed a potion. Okay. Yeah.
Well, maybe it was the Earth's gift. Well, we are really just talking too much about strategy things and not really following here.
Yeah. I wonder if you can do some kind of like upgrade autopile out thing here. Probably not.
Oh no, you would.
You don't have enough 4 cards for targets, and if you did, you'd.
Yeah, well, you could do it just with Border Village on the board or something. That's like a thing. And obviously Fortress, but that's not in the game.
Yeah.
Also, curses could be the next pile to run out. Like they will give out 1 automatically.
Yeah, we only have 4 rounds left if both players consistently play.
Well, at least until Stef evens out on points here, he should maybe not do it for that long anymore. If he doesn't need the coins.
I think it's safe. I mean, at least next turn and the one after, it should be safe to curse since there's no plus buy or anything. Once the curses are down to 5 or 4, you should probably take a close look at that.
Yeah, province. I think province is right now.
Yeah, I think you get province, and I don't think you exercise your silver.
Probably not. Well, idle also gives him the lead on the idle. That's also a decent pickup, I think. Because if Stef wants to even out there, the pile is running even lower.
Yeah.
And if
Well,
you...
if it's about evening out, he can just go for relics instead.
Yeah. I mean, he has a potion left as a 4-cost and an exorcist. So if the pile is down to 3 at some point,
So he takes the lead in gold points here.
I don't like that. He can upgrade his upgrade to gold at any time. I don't think getting the gold gets him anywhere. Yeah, the plus buy could still be in there in the idols, as Donald.
So Stef picks up an
shouts.
exorcist from a caravan guard. What's he planning to exercise?
His curse.
So he gets so the wind's gift almost works like
Well,
discard attack
Steph did
there.
get the plus buy here.
Oh no, sir.
And
What did I? For some reason, the client was telling me he got the wind's gift, which would have been really bad, but it wouldn't have mattered that much. But it turns out he got a really good one, which was the forest's gift.
Yeah, and I think he needed that one badly to get back into this game points wise.
Yeah.
If Markusin gets this, it's going downhill for Steph. And I'm gonna laugh if in the end the 4 arena points matter.
Yeah, no, at the beginning of the game, I would have said I would have eaten my hat if they mattered, but I'm not so confident anymore, so maybe I was wrong.
Yeah, those points can matter in no plus buy situations, right? And yeah, if it's getting close anyway.
Yeah, so JK is suggesting to upgrade the caravans, and I think that's right. You probably don't want to keep them at potions, but just upgrade them to something costing 4, and then
Yeah, well, to
upgrade
potions
them
in the
again.
meantime to not lose points,
Yep,
and then you can upgrade the potions to idols and win in
yep.
2 turns if you go for province.
Well, he only has 2. Well, yeah, he has 2 upgrades, so. Steph might have to panic and play his. Well, playing the beggar doesn't really help because Markusin can just do the same.
Yeah, isn't Steph leading on the coppers anyway at the moment?
Let's check the trash. There's 12 coppers in the trash. They didn't start with any heirlooms, so Markusin is playing his caravan guards.
You should at least upgrade 1, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Well, probably that's why Steph got his potion too, his exorcist, to just upgrade it again.
Yeah.
Goes for the caravan guard trash. Now he has the important decision. If he wants the potion or the exorcist, the potion gets him a nice points bump here.
I don't think there's any. I don't really see the Exorcist being of much use anymore.
No, he got rid of his. Yeah, potion is nicer to stay even on points. Could go for the idle buy here. With his points
yeah.
lead.
With the idle buy here, you can upgrade 2 caravan guards. Does he have 2 caravan guards that are not in play? He has a silver. Sorry, no, he does. Does he have 2 cards costing 4 that aren't?
Well, he has 2 potions, right?
Yeah. So he should
I
have a
mean,
win next turn. So Steph really needs to take a point lead
but he
here if
also
he
has to
can.
consider that playing 2 potions, upgrading 2 potions, can be like 10 VP difference. A beggar play, in the end could offset that though, as Amovet points out.
Yeah, it seems almost that no matter what Steph does here, Markusin should have a win.
Yeah, he's so much lower on points now. 30. That's 12 points down. So even losing the potion splits for the keep completely here will put Markusin in the ahead.
Oh, so he might not hit his second upgrade.
Well, he still plays it. Oh, yeah, the curse mattered.
He
No,
can gamble on getting Forest's Gift with the idol, but
I
that's
mean
prob
it's not the problem. He just can province and wait for next turn, right?
right. Is it safe to pick up one idol? If he also
I think one idle could be risky.
um
But Steph also trashed his idol before, so it's hard for him to win the split there.
so one idol loses him 5 points. Um it gives him a 1/12 chance of just winning if the idol draws Forest's Gift, because there's 12 boons available now.
Yep, he has a new shuffle there. So everything is possible.
So that was not the best
Yeah, at least he
looting
can set up an upgrade for next turn.
Yeah.
By province here. It would be just a safe thing.
Yeah.
Could buy idle, so it's a bit more risky, but probably still safe.
Well, if he wanted the idol, he should have upgraded the potion, I think. I mean, yeah, it loses 5 points.
It's lose, yeah.
But
I mean, it's
if he then he would have been able to buy a province, and so that would have been strictly better than buying an idol here.
yeah. Steph only has one upgrade, so he can't like upgrade something into potion and something into idle. Yeah, idle would have also been fine.
So I guess what Steph could do is upgrade an exorcist to an idol, buy an idol, and then gamble on something like Forest's Gift as like a Hail Mary play.
Steph. He knows he's losing this game. But he hopes for the one boon
Yeah.
to help him.
So
I think he shouldn't have gone for the 6 alchemists. 5 would have been probably enough, and then he had one more buy available for something else.
Yeah. So if Markusin gets a province here, he has 39 points. So Stef needs to make up 20 points.
Yeah. With boons there's...
So Markusin would then have 5 idols, right? And
Okay, he
he
probably
cannot
goes
take...
for the idol.
Yeah, it seems safe. There's Stef won't get any points from those idols. With
Yeah, he also only has one idol, I think. That's the action thing that doesn't do him anything. I mean, could have played the beggar just for fun. But I think he has the copper split anyway, so far. Although if Markusin plays his beggar, he has it. Oh man. There's the potion.
Yep.
Could have been bottom
Yeah,
decked.
yeah, that's the win in hand here. Upgrade the potion and then
Yeah, easily. Did get a little close in the end before he played the beggar, but it was still winning.
right. So that was the first game of 6. Who started this one?
Markusin, he was on the bottom one.
Markusin started. Right.
And he also won this one for Canada.
Yep. We'll wait with the national anthems until the whole thing is over. So here, what do you do?
Well, with your 7 copper start,
So what's in the druid?
you start with artisan.
So the druid
Oh,
is quite nice
yeah,
here. You've got
druid is
Flame's Gift and Swamp's Gift,
druid is
both
excellent.
key.
You open druid for sure.
Um, yeah, Druid Silver maybe or Druid Messenger. You certainly want junk dealers as soon as you can.
Yeah, and you don't bother with the flames gift. Swamp's gift is just so much better. Yeah,
Yeah.
and junk dealer can do your trashing later.
Yep.
I mean, I have experienced it in so many games that always if druid has a swamp's gift and I go for 2 or 3 druids early, it's just if the board isn't that strong otherwise, that's just
Yeah, I mean,
amazing.
in my game against Nick in this tournament, I got the Druid and he didn't, and I picked up so many of those will-o-wisps, and that guy still beat me though. So they're magic, but they're not that magic. Um, Imp is the greatest invention of Dominion. Well, that's clearly false. The greatest invention is either possession or rats, but Imp is not a bad card.
Yeah, I mean, imp isn't uh, that crazy anyway. It's just like a free lap most of the time.
Yeah.
It's not like complex or anything.
Assemble Me says that Changeling is the greatest recent invention.
Yeah, probably. That's a very cool card.
Well, it depends if recent just means like Nocturne
Nocturne,
or
yeah.
it means Empires.
Probably
I mean,
just Nocturne.
Villa is pretty cool. That I think is if that's recent enough, I would say Villa is the greatest recent invention.
Yeah, Villa is probably the greatest card for Empires. It's the coolest thing. You can do so much cool things with it. Steph had a really nice 6-coin hand in turn 3. Nobody opens the Druid. No respect for the Swamp's Gift. I think I would have
Yeah.
opened with it, but I mean, if you
So I mean,
get the
Druid is pretty
option,
great. You are fairly terminal constrained for a long time in this game. I mean, the only village is the nobles, but
yeah,
you also don't have that many terminals that you. I mean, yeah, Haunted Woods would be nice. Artisans are nice, but
yeah, that's even more of a reason to go for the Will-O-Wisp thing. It's a lot of draw
yeah.
for free for more draw than you can get with like Nobles plus Haunted Woods.
So Jakey likes Messenger to give the opponent a crappy card. Yeah, but it gives yourself a crappy card too.
Yeah, what crappy card is here? It could, I mean, Harbinger isn't doing too much. He did it actually with Harbinger, right?
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, Harbinger isn't doing too much, so you get the Messenger. But do you want a Messenger actually? I think if you're terminal constrained, you want that terminal to be Artisan or Haunted Woods.
Yep. I mean, you can do some cool stuff with Messenger if you have Watchtower or something like that. Um, then it becomes kind of like ill-gotten gains in a way.
Yeah, that's cool.
Um, so step top decks, I presume, is Artisan here.
Yeah, that's a good Harbinger for him. And now just
So he can probably even leave Harbinger. I thought he would be able to put a Harbinger on top so that he can put his Artisan back on top again next turn, but
so Steph has 2 junk dealers now. And markusin 1, both of an Artisan. When did
Donald is saying that you can put stuff into the discard with Messenger and then Harbinger the card of your choice. That's not true though, because
how do you want to do that?
Harbinger will trigger the reshuffle. Yeah.
Well, they are pointing it out to him now. Oh,
Well, I'm the
you were.
yeah.
Yeah, well, you would have to play Artisan it after that, and then you can do it.
Okay, so he's coming up with an explanation. It's probably be some good stuff about blue dogs.
Oh, that's what Markusin's thinking, yeah. Probably not. I mean, Steph has just as many Harbingers, doesn't he? And I don't think Harbinger's that much better than Silver. Unless you have like 4 Silvers already. Like your
I mean,
payload will be treasure cards.
I guess Harbinger would be quite good if you were going for a Peastone Slog, but that's not on the table here.
Oh yeah, then they are amazing. You can get back the card you discarded with Forum.
Yeah. Markets would be quite nice here now.
What card?
Market?
Yeah,
I mean,
they like their forums.
yeah.
So mark it now and buy the nobles, or maybe Haunted Woods and buy the nobles.
Well, he can't buy nobles. Oh, yeah, sorry, yes, he can. Never mind. I was thinking he would have to top deck.
Yeah, he top decks the card he gains and has 6.
Hmm. This looks very good for Stef. Um,
Yeah. I mean, when did Markusin get his artisan? Was it also in the second shuffle? Probably not.
no, it was much later,
Yeah,
I
turn
think.
turn 5. But he was able to top deck it with Harbingers, so he could
Hmm.
already play it turn 6. So he didn't lose that much time there.
Right. Yeah, I doubt the bats point will be too relevant, which is what Jake is talking about.
Yeah, it's like if you can only buy a state, yeah, then you buy nothing instead in the end game. Unlikely that that's going to
I guess
happen.
they could have become relevant if Haunted Woods was if the players were going more for Haunted Woods, but it's not as strong when Junk Dealer is here.
Yeah, Haunted Woods attack isn't going to do anything. There's forum to discard the green later even.
Saprix points out that bats is trash, and that
Uh,
even if you're under Haunted Woods attack, it stops. It's disabled by artisan gains. It's true.
yeah. But Bevs isn't
I mean, the Harbinger are
trash.
doing quite nice work here, at least this turn. So,
Bevs isn't trashing anything, so it's not trash.
right.
Yeah, those Harbingers just at the bottom of the shuffle are excellent.
Yeah.
But all the other times they are just cantrips. Okay, now he goes for the Haunted Woods. Is it better to play Nobles and then Haunted Woods, or play Nobles and then another Nobles?
Um,
Like
I'm not exactly
Haunted
sure.
Woods is technically +4 cards in the next turn.
It's +4 well, yeah, I guess.
But you lost a card in the previous turn, so Nobles is more instant tempo.
Mm,
But it costs 6 and you can't gain it with Artisan, so probably fine to set up each turn with 1 Haunted Woods.
right. Yeah, I mean, the attack is not going to do much of anything.
It could even
Um,
benefit Markusin to like set up the next turn if he drew enough.
yeah.
But the draw is weak if you don't go for the Will-O-Wisps. So I don't know if they will get into the draw they deck. By province also set up in the next turn situation. That's probably too much to ask for.
Mm. It is striking that none of them have got a druid, even though these boons seem very strong.
Yeah, the Flamesgift isn't that strong compared to Junk Dealer, of course. I mean, you wouldn't go for a trade route over Junk Dealer here.
Yeah,
It's just the Will-O-Wisp thing that's strong. And
yeah.
I think I would have liked to go for it.
I mean, without the forums, the Wind's Gift thing is also a defense against Haunted Woods. But they get that effect out of forums anyways.
Yeah, and with forums, Will-O-Wisps are even better.
Right.
Like you draw your useless coppers, can discard them again and draw more.
Yep.
And yeah, if you have like 10 will-o-wisps, you will draw a will-o-wisps with them very often. It just snowballs.
So I thought Donald was saying that both players are playing like girls, but it turns out he's pointing out that both Harbinger and Messenger are girls. I did not read Messenger as female before, so it's interesting.
What? Messenger, doesn't he have a beard? No, it's just...
No, that's apparently a mask, according to
Okay.
A. Moffat. It's she's not anywhere as close to being as cute as Conclave or Champion. Um, yeah,
So,
I'm stirring up controversy here by mishearing or misunderstanding what Donald is trying to say. Sorry about that.
I mean, at this point, the game is like not all that interesting anymore. They're just like gaining a card every turn, buying a nobles if they can. And
Yeah, so I guess here you
once the nobles run out, they probably buy province. Or just go for more economy instead of getting another nobles.
Yeah, that makes sense. You probably do want to build 262 double province here.
Yeah, you can do that. So does Markusin has like any economy in his deck?
Um,
He probably has, yeah,
he has two
some
silvers.
silvers. That's probably it.
Yep. Yeah, Stef has the only gold, and
But I mean, the lead is not uh, that great because Markusin is one turn behind as second player, so he can just buy like gold silver here too. Difference being like Steph has one more haunted woods, one more nobles, probably one more market.
hmm.
In my point, wisps are worth the chance of missing 5.
Well, there's Wind's Gift though, so if you do miss 5, I mean, you can just play it as Wind, and you have a pretty good chance if. Well, yeah, then there's no Wisp, but you took a risk and you didn't get what you wanted, but then you can compensate for.
It's fine to not hit 5 that early. Just get more wisps.
Yeah.
Gaining a will-o-wisp is like trashing a card early on.
So Markusin's turn pretty much, I think, looks like it goes the same way as stuff. So he can do the same thing, like gain a Haunted Woods. He can buy the same gold and silver if he wants to, but he goes for nobles instead. Um,
Just A nobles.
He had 9.
He top decked the silver,
Oh.
so probably didn't have more.
Hmm.
Stef is also completely clean of coppers. And markusin still has 2. Yeah, well, 2
Yeah,
are,
this
2 are
looks
not that bad.
this is not a position Steph loses from.
No, probably not. I mean, it's probably safe for him to pick up the 2 nobles if he wants those.
Well, I mean, Donald is saying that there are no druids because for a long time you could only play 1 terminal and it was artisan, but artisan costs 6, so you're lucky to get it that early, and you can have 2 terminals in your deck
You
at
don't
that
have,
early stage
yeah.
because they're not going to collide that often.
I mean, knowing my luck, they would probably collide once I have them every turn.
Yeah.
But yeah, if they collide, you play the artisan, top deck the druid. Where's the problem? Well,
Yeah.
you obviously want to top deck the junk dealer then. But
Yeah.
I mean, they were both like a little lucky to hit 6 that early.
So, in not too long, there can be pretty quick pileouts here from messengering Harbinger and then buying the forums. You can even gain one of the forums from the artisan.
Okay, yeah, but you still need 20 coins for that.
Yeah.
Well, I guess when you're in the lead, you can set up for that by province and forum, and then it's.
I mean, you
It's
can take
reasonable.
one, if you're in the lead, you can take 1 province 1 turn, then set up for next turn. Then you need 19, and you need to hit 19 and play an artisan to pile out the turn after.
Oh man, markusin has like
Should,
no money in his deck still.
he should have played that forum before the market, though.
Maybe he should have not played it at all.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a silver and a harbinger left in the deck, and play the harbinger and draw either of those, that's fine. He just crippled his economy a little bit. Yeah, like 1 coin. Lost 1 coin by it. It's not like he needs this coin here. Gold, silver is like the only thing he can do, and that's puts him like 2 turns behind Stef, who did exactly those 2 purchases before.
I don't think you need the markets anymore. Well, I'm not gonna argue against Dan Brooks, but who is suggesting markets. But for the pile control, it seems almost better to get more treasures because the forums give you the plus buy, and you get to gain 2 harbingers from a messenger.
But didn't he
So
need
I
that
would
market for double
hope
province?
I would
No, he didn't. But he needed the market to get province gold. And you don't want that many silvers at this point.
Well, as long as you're drawing deck and you can get more haunted woods if you need to, and
no gold isn't bad. He needs those coins to get double province next turn if he wants to. Yeah, the second artisan, like, he was just barely having enough actions here to keep on drawing and playing the Haunted Woods in the end. Market is easier to play now, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I
left.
mean, when I started talking about this, there were like at least 5, probably 6.
Yeah, then there were 6. And now they have enough buys for that anyway. You need 4 buys and an artisan play.
Yeah.
But at this point the economy is just a few coins short for Stef, I think. So maybe if he goes province artisan instead of province gold, it would have been enough.
I mean, there are multiple different paths that all lead to the same result,
Yes,
which
he
is
can
that
just
Steph,
double
Steph,
province
Steph
every
wins.
turn and it will not be possible to beat.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's also the reason it's not that much to say anymore. This is over. Markusin can catch up with death points. Yeah, 2 points a turn. That will do it. I mean, maybe he should just go for the potion and Philosopher's Stone now to catch up on economy.
So now the Haunted Woods is going to make him top deck that Duchy and that Harbinger.
Yes. That won't get better as he buys more victory cards. Yeah, just gain 1 market here with Artisan, double province, and
So
can
can you
pile
trigger
next
the
turn.
shuffle? Yeah, he does. That was probably safe. Yeah.
This time he can set up a Nobles. No, he wants to play the Haunted Woods. Can set up a Harbinger for next turn.
Yep.
So how much coins does he have? 18.
So that's one coin short of the one.
Yes. Too bad we have
So
to watch this another turn.
So I guess if he had gained instead of the mark, oh sorry, no, I was gonna say if he had gained the market, he could have in the silver instead. But never mind. Then the markets would have been one more trip.
Yeah, if he would have bought Province Market instead of Province Gold, he would have probably had it.
Yeah. Yeah, double province looks good here. Double bath will not work.
Two Province and above. Stef did gain a market, so that's why he he was even that close to pile. But to admit it, Seprex, that was the first thing I thought as well. Ah, I should have gained a
Well, I mean,
silver. One short.
that's what I even said here in this.
Right? You did?
Yeah.
Oh.
So still has two junk dealers.
Yeah. Junk dealer, the junk dealer, please. But I mean, he also still had like two coppers still the turn before, huh? Yeah.
So how many cards are in his discard? Is there any point in drawing on here? Um, he probably gets through it, yeah.
Discard pile is just Duchy and Province. Discards two silvers. And gets a clean shuffle.
He trashes a Harbinger instead of a junk dealer.
Wants all the sweet economy.
So Steph almost certainly has a win here.
Yeah, and if he doesn't double Robins is also just fine, but I mean it's probably easier to just pile out than to hit double Province. Okay, Donald says he counted the total number of times markusin used the top deck option of Harbinger and it's only 4. But Steph also has Harbingers and it feels like he used it more often.
He at least had one big
mana
turn
effect.
where he used it like he had like he did it 4 times in one
In a
turn
row.
once, I think. So
He already has it in hand, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, he has like his whole deck in hand now. Gets an extra duchy for good measure. Evens out the series. And man, we are an hour in and only 2
So
games
it's
played.
1-1 after 1 hour. Yep. So we have Goat here, which is always nice, and Dominate. It looks like a Scrying Pool board, Scrying Pool being the key card. There's some virtual money, some disappearing money in Oasis, which works nice with Scrying Pool, so you can... Fairly sure you build to dominate here.
Yes. Is there a village? No. So you have to rely on the scrying pool draw only.
Yeah, I mean with the goat,
Also no plus buy. Looks like an ugly one again. Probably need to build for the leprechaun activation.
do you need the leprechaun? I mean,
It's like it's a second gain at least.
yeah, but you don't really want that many cards costing. I mean, you want at most two Haunted Woods or one Witch. And if you keep playing the Leprechauns, that's taking the terminal space that those cards would occupy. So I guess the golds might be okay, but there are other ways of getting gold, like you can get the Pixie Gold or the.
Yeah, you can also just get a 2 cost with the wish to get the non-terminal. It's a tough choice. Probably witch at first as your terminal.
Well, depending on how soon you get to 5, it might be, which will be not that given goat, it probably won't take that long, but I'm thinking the opponent gets to trash one card every turn, and you only get to give one curse since there's no village. So that cursing is not going to be very effective.
Well, if they have to trash your curse, they can't trash another card, so
Yeah.
if they still have junk left, that slows at least slows them down a bit.
Yeah.
Also, if they go for the leprechaun thing, they will have some golds lying around, so every piece of junk can stop the scrying pool thing working that great.
Yeah.
What? One player didn't go for scrying pool?
Yeah, that was
Was going to say, and I suppose it's not Stef, because Stef seems to like this card, I think.
I thought everyone liked that card.
I hated it for a long time.
Well, it's not a nice card to play with with real cards. It takes forever, but other than that, it's pretty neat, I think.
I think it was in the first World Cup finals where I played with Stef, and the first game was a scrying pool game with no other non-terminal action. And I was like, no way scrying pool is going to do anything here. And played like a big money thing with goons. And it turned out it's enough if scrying pool draws other scrying pools.
Yeah. Certainly not going to trash it for silvers, I think. That would surprise me a lot.
Two scrying pools already for Stef, none for markusin, who got his potion at least now. What did he
Well,
open?
he had a potion that he played, and he got a witch instead that turn.
Oh yeah. What did he open over potion? Silver Oasis. And no, he bought his potion after the witch.
So one of them went for 2 witches, and that seems excessive, no?
Yeah, that seems like one witch too much. And also here markusin has to trigger a really sad shuffle.
Hmm.
Well, it's like one
Okay.
turn that he loses because of it. But Steph is already way ahead here.
Yeah.
Gets the next scrying pool, I suppose. Oh yeah, Markusin is the one with the 2 witches at least, so the shuffle wasn't that sad. Oh, that's a good boon. But you have to
Yeah, I mean,
discard
you
the
do want
goat.
to. Yeah, he's probably still do it
Yes.
for 2 pixies, I think. I mean, doing it for 1 pixie is not any point at all. So
Yeah, it just lowers the pixie pile. Draws the scrying pool dead. At least Steph is playing this now really quick.
yeah,
His turns fly by. He just knows how to handle the situation. Don't buy the 3rd witch, please. Pixie probably. Or Vagrant. I guess. Don't know what that is doing for you.
so Seprix was saying something about our commentary. He asked why to something, but I'm not sure what he was asking why to. Oh,
Oh, totally trashed the pixie.
yeah. No, I was saying that because I feel like it's the only way to like you gain 1 extra pixie, and I think that's
Yeah,
worth it because you're so limited in gains here. Um,
should pop the pixie. Not when your only treasures are gold and copper. I don't know, you can trash that later maybe. I mean, he's behind anyway. What he does.
it's kind of like if someone if someone put like embargo on the pixie, but instead of the curse, you gain an estate, and you got a chance to like buy one for free, you'd probably take it, yeah? If there's a once-off opportunity to buy a estate embargoed pixie, I would. Am I sounding like a walkless now? Yep.
Yeah,
I actually
that's a
said that
good
before I saw
good
that
one.
Seprix pointed
Okay.
out that I was sounding like a walkless, but
Pixie with him. Estate embargoes. Great. So yeah, I would probably buy this still. So yeah, I would have also trashed the pixie there. Some people dream where embargo gives away estates. Hey, the leprechaun.
so I mean, some people just don't get good analogies when they hear them. I mean, like,
Oh, do you discard the goat? No, he did top deck it. I thought Stef would have been thinner already.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the two witches are paying off. I would not have gone that direction myself, but Steph is having a lot more trouble drawing his deck here with 5 scrying pools than I would have thought would be reasonable at this stage in the game.
But every turn it will just get better. Probably just top deck the potion. No, he discarded it. So then he knew his witch was coming.
So he gets the Sky's Gift, and that I don't think he takes that. Well, maybe he does. Probably does. No, he doesn't.
I mean, he will have enough golds if he goes for Leprechaun soon.
Yeah.
Maybe, don't know, maybe you don't need the Leprechaun.
He gets the Leprechaun.
We also have Mountain Pass on the Kingdom, which we didn't talk about. That will be like the most interesting decision here, probably.
I don't think you ever get. I mean, with Dominate on the board, I don't think you ever like. I mean, you don't buy the first province even if there is Mountain Pass.
But it still triggers from Dominate. It's gain province.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's interesting if they what they want to bid there. With Dominate on the board, probably not too much that you lose the Dominate next turn.
Yeah, absolutely. The Dominate, so Dominate is 9 points. Mountain Pass is 8 points.
Dominate is 15 points.
Well, it's 15 if you include the province, but yeah.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Well, I mean, if you lose to Dominate because of the Mountain Pass,
then you can only buy province.
Just... Yeah.
But if you like bid 14 and have only 14 economy.
So Steph can trigger the Leprechaun here with this next play. Then he doesn't get draw on, and he doesn't get to draw his potion.
Oh, Leprechaun sounds not that great. I mean,
yeah.
He can buy another pixie.
Well, at least wishes are drawn by the scrying pools.
Yes, he can just keep the wishes until he like piles duchies with it or something. Actually, piles are running really low.
They're very low right now.
Like
I mean,
one lucky pixie trash for plus buy.
Yeah, you can't. Maybe you can't even buy another scrying pool now too, because that just opens up wins for the opponent.
Ooh, draws a farmland. Why did he gain the farmland actually? Trashed a curse into a pixie, I guess. That's like Lestate embargoed. No, that's a pixie that gave him 2 victory points.
So Markusin activates this Leprechaun as well, it looks like.
Let's see.
I guess now he can farm. Now he gets a Mountain Pass. Yeah. What do you bid here?
Well, if you bid too much.
I think you bought like Stef. I go as high as I think I can get Markusin to overbid me.
Yeah, I mean, you can't like bid all your economy for the turn. Yeah. Because that opens the free pile for the next turn.
Yeah, I think Stef can't bid more than like. Well, he gained the goal last turn and he.
So he takes it.
Markusin
9.
Stef bid 8. Markusin takes it 9. Oh wow! And Stef's turn completely duds.
Ooh, but he gets the scrying pool and maybe hopes for the. No, just gets the scrying pool because it's a dud. I mean, he is behind in points now, so he would have to dominate. Scrying pool, double, triple pixie.
He probably will get to dominate this next turn, though.
Yes. Well, I would hope for him. He also cursed himself with Leprechaun. Hexed himself with Famine, which wasn't too bad.
Looks like he gets through his deck, and his deck should have 14 coins in it, at least if he wishes for a gold. Maybe he doesn't get
But he
that.
didn't draw any gold yet. So far, he's not at dominating, in the dominating position.
No, he's not.
And I thought he was so much ahead.
So he's clearly not going to play Leprechaun now, I think.
Could play Wish and then Leprechaun. Does he pop the Pixie here just to get to dominate? Okay. So he has still 5 coppers, 2 curses, which is doing the witches were, yeah, doing some work. As I said, it's just if he has to trash the curse, he can't trash his coppers.
Mm.
Now he drew the golds, at least.
So
is it enough
he,
yet? No. 8, 9, 10, 11,
if he
12.
wishes for an oasis, like if he wishes for a gold, he certainly gets it. He can even wish for an oasis, which might be better, and that should still be enough.
He has 12 in
No?
hand, so the Oasis has to draw coins.
Oh, right. Yeah.
He also still needs to discard 2 cards for the Wind's Gift. But
No,
then
wait. So he has in his hand he has 11. He has 2 already. No? 2 golds,
oh yeah,
4 copper. So he has 11 in hand.
okay, the Haunted Woods now to prevent further dot hands. And also, yeah, you have to maybe top deck a lot of junk if you don't get Dominate.
Yeah.
I mean, if you get Dominate, you are fine. That doesn't trigger Haunted Woods.
Mm.
Also, that disables farmland, or does it? No, it's when you buy this, so you can choose to trash first.
Yeah.
It's Cemetery, which is prevented, as we learned from the last league final.
So this game has been going on for an hour and a half, and I think I'm not sure I'm going to be able to commentate the next 3 once. If someone wants to take over, that would be great. Yes, it's game 3. It's 1-1, and it's been going on for 90 minutes.
Yeah, sure. If you have to go, you.
No, I mean I can stay. I'm just getting exhausting, and if someone feels they want to commentate, I would be more than happy to let them take over. Who is that? Let's
Let's see.
Who could that be?
Seprix. Okay.
Oh no.
Seprix will take over. Thanks,
I
Seprix.
guess. I'm just here.
That's better than
Oh.
most.
It's better than most. I don't know. Man, if I'm the best then that can be mustard. Then, jeez. There's everybody else. There's Stef. There's Mick. There's Dan.
There's Donald.
Yeah, there is Donald. There's also this bag of Doritos that I have with me.
Oh, lovely sound.
Yes. Okay, so we're doing farmland stuff.
That doesn't get
Steph's
him
gonna
closer
start
to
his
dominate.
Yeah. So, what was Markusin's money output last turn? I wasn't paying attention.
Well, he bought a farmland.
Yeah.
Well, he also had
I was too busy crinkling my Doritos
he
back
had
to
to
count money.
repay 5 debt, so I guess 11.
Wow, did Steph just fucking drop? Just completely? Wow.
And goes for the last scrying pool. So one,
That's a little risky.
yeah, 1
I don't
plus
know
buy gift.
how many pixies does Markusin have? Because he has 2, and he lands the Earth's Gift one. It's game over.
The Earths or the other one.
Plus buy.
Plus buy.
Oh wait, he has a wish. Yeah, so if he lands the buy one, it's just over too.
It's even, well, if he lands the buy one, it's 3 buys.
He can wish for pixie right here.
Ooh,
Hope
plus
to land
actions is
the-
also decent. Can
Yeah,
get another.
I would trash the pixie here.
Can get another wish with the leprechaun for the plus actions, and then play it in the
Oh
same
yeah,
turn.
yeah. That's
Well,
right.
if he draws his deck,
I don't think he can draw his deck.
Yeah.
Though.
Probably not.
But
the witch's help.
though.
With top decks at province, that's not too
Yeah,
helpful.
I would play so aggressively here. I would totally just immediately. Well, I guess you don't have to immediately. Fetch. Although I would just do it now, right? Because 3,
Wish
6,
for
9,
Pixie?
12, 13, 14, he already had. So I would just turn the wish into a pixie, just on the off chance you get the pile out, because it's going to be a fresh boon shuffle right here, and there's no reason to not do it. I mean,
reason is
I guess there's haunted wood, so you can play it safe. Marcus says I agree with wish pixie. Hey, someone agrees with me for once. Although this looks like a complete dud, so
well, he has haunted woods in play.
Hindsight is 14-14.
Haunted woods is in play, so he has a chance to not dud completely.
Yeah, if he didn't have the haunted woods, this would just be a dead hand right here. So
Stef also doesn't look that.
We could just say Markusin just really tracked his deck really well.
Stef looks pretty dead here.
Oh God, yeah.
Miserable to say at least.
That just cements it. That now it's definitely. So not only does Markusin get the bonus, the Mountain Pass bonus, he gets 2 more because Stef he's just miserable.
2 points more.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah,
So
Stef getting 2 points less is Mark getting 2 points more, really.
Play the Haunted Woods by a province?
I guess you could say it's Stef getting 1 point less and Markusin getting 1 point more, just like the followers attack. I don't know.
Yeah, without the junking part.
Okay.
No one has
Marcus...
a pixie. No one has a pixie, so the pile is safe, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, so I would just buy farmland here. Well, I guess you could just buy province too.
What treasure the witch?
I don't know. I don't like that witch trash.
Yeah, treasure copper by a farmland.
Yeah, that seems a lot better. You might as well just do that. Of course, I mean, he's winning anyway. Who gives a shit? But it'll be funny if he needs a witch draw, and we'll never know though. It'll only be pure speculation. Yeah, it'll only be pure speculation.
At least this turn looks nice for Stef, but he would need like 2 dominates and the last province to
Does he have a pixie? No, he can't.
No one has a pixie.
No one has a pixie. Let me check the trash to verify that. Yes, indeed, there are 7 pixies trash in the supply, and 3 + 7 is 10, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, it might not be 10.
I can confirm that.
3 + 7 is 37.
JSH is rigging that.
Oh no. Yeah, you're right. 357. So are we saying that JSH is Pixie?
No, he's in between the pixies and the trash and those in the supply.
He's the Pixie that
The
doesn't
missing
exist.
link.
JSH is the missing link. Scientists have been looking in the wrong places. Needed to look inside a random house in South Carolina. They find the missing link right there. His name is JSH. I have no idea if he
Oh,
lives
that
in
was
South
an
Carolina.
awesome scrying pool, so
Yeah, that was pretty good.
just dominate.
Yeah. You can trash potion here, actually. There's no point to have it in anymore.
Can still wish for
So
pixie.
I would still turn the wish into Pixie.
Yeah, I mean,
Stef can resign after dominate. He could. But playing with the wishes potentially means less clicks. You gotta always play for less clicks.
yeah.
Alright, let's try this beer. I have no idea if it's any good. It's actually not bad. But it's lukewarm, but that's okay. I don't care. Fun fact, this is the first time Seprix has drank any alcohol in 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah.
If you
So
can say
Markusin, is he playing for
I mean,
Germany?
can you call can you call the beer in America alcohol?
It's this is Northeast or something. It's grain belt beer, so it's definitely American, which means it's going to be shit compared to other beers, but whatever. I don't know any better. I'm like the allergic kid who's never tried chocolate in his life. I don't know what I'm missing out on. Oh God, someone's mentioning the Tide ad. That's already getting old. It's not as bad as Dilly Dilly. Dilly Dilly is the worst fucking ad of the year. I nominate Dilly Dilly as the worst, if my opinion counts for anything. The only good thing to come out of Dilly Dilly is that it happens to rhyme with Philly.
Don't know
Philly,
what
Philly.
you're talking about.
Yeah, it's American bullshit. Don't worry. Just think, I'm so glad I'm not living in America right
Oh, come on, Markusin, what's to think about
now, which
here?
is pretty easy to wish. I'm thinking of way too many edge cases. Just forget it.
That's also fine, just gain Haunted Woods and do something, dominate
Yeah,
here.
it's safe.
Not like Steph can pull out that many points out of nowhere.
I don't know. I feel like there's an economic joke there somewhere, but I don't know enough about I don't know enough about economics to make that joke.
Yeah, I wouldn't probably get
We
it.
would need Breppert. We would need Breppert. Making up just tons of money out of thin air. Steph could invest in a pyramid scheme, and there are pyramids on distant lands, and distant lands are points, and points help you win. That's the best I can do.
New Kingdom.
Another short game here.
Well, it doesn't look too long.
This could be pretty short, actually.
Yeah,
There's
gear
no
butcher.
village.
Gear
You just
butcher, big
play-
money. Add a crypt, maybe.
Yeah, you play with. Dan just said that. He's not even listening to chat. He just said that. So
Just the
probably the
same.
time it took you to say that was it took him to type it out. So I'm going to pretend it was simultaneous.
Yeah, I'm glad that I have the same thought as Dan.
There's arena stuff. Not that it's. I don't think I'd ever get arena points over tucking away a gear. But
Would you open Gear Night's Watchman? Oh, Steph
I
does
guess.
it
Yeah,
with
I mean, it's
silver.
guaranteed 5, isn't it?
Silver
Yeah,
Night's
it's a
Watchman is also fine.
Opening Night Watchman with your second is like a guaranteed
And then
5 a silver
you can
or a silver variant.
you can butcher the Night's Watchman for anything if you don't want it later.
Yeah, that's true.
But actually, in big money, one Night's Watchman isn't too bad.
No, it's quite good actually.
Finds your butcher a lot more often.
Jakey says, when is Raider good? Raider is never good. But sometimes it's just more, it's less bad than the other things, which are more bad. That's the best way to think of Raider. It's like getting Explorer. Think of it like Explorer. You get Explorer when there's just nothing better to do.
Oh, Explorer's also on the Kingdom. Maybe they should...
Contraband looks awful. That's because it is. Contraband's not good on here. Why? Dingan says Contraband.
Why are you criticizing the art on Contraband? That's not too bad.
It's not bad. I prefer Explorer's art though to Contraband. I mean, Contraband is like fine arts, but like you feel something when you look at Explorer. When you look at Contraband, you just look at it and you're just like, that's a bunch of items that I can't buy because they've been contrabanded.
Do they want to play for the fountain points here?
There's no reason not to.
Well,
although
the
there's
reason
colonies.
would be no good plus buy. And yeah, colonies.
Oh, wow, they've drained the patricians down to nothing. So Emporium points are Emporium points are in play, although I highly doubt they'll ever be gained.
Dan would skip Fountain, and yeah, probably you just skip Fountain because you don't get the coppers too easily.
Yeah, and it dilutes your platinums you get, and it deletes all your stuff.
If you have an easy plus buy, you probably could go for it.
Yeah,
later.
if you had, say, a contraband in your, you could get to.
No, that's if you are at 9 coppers, the other player just contrabands copper.
Tracer says platinum is the best card here, and I agree.
I think Butcher is the best card here.
It's all right.
I think
it's all right. Butcher is fine.
Would you win if you skip Platinum over skipping Butcher?
I honestly think you could just play triple gear, colony money, completely skip Butcher, and have a reasonable shot at winning. That's my opinion. Although I think it's slightly worse than all this Patrician, Emporium, Butcher stuff. It's slightly worse, but it's not much worse. I mean, so far they've gained one gear total. That's like a fucking like gear is good. I don't know why they're not getting gears.
Too busy with the patricians.
Like, you just set aside everything with gear, and the next turn you have a super turn and you spike platinum or something, or spike a gold.
You set
I mean,
aside.
it's just way too good.
Also, gear is a very good partner for crypt.
Yeah, it really is. You could set aside the crypt for next turn.
Yeah, all the treasures for the next turn when the crypt comes up.
Yeah, it's pretty good. In fact, that's it. I'm already convincing myself to just skip all this Butcher nonsense. I mean, it might be okay because
I think you want a Butcher.
Like, you could discard a stray Emporium here or there for some points, but I mean, it's 2 points versus like 10 with the colonies. I mean, it's like getting hit by misery, basically. I mean, I don't know how much it's gonna matter here.
Dan Brooks just
says, I'm just gonna say the same things.
Oh, that's the reason that he says the same thing. He's just copying me.
And I just said the same thing that you said at the same time. That's kind of weird.
Someone mute Dan Brooks.
Jakey, stop talking about contraband. It's not good. The Dominion God Tracer is deemed contraband not good, so it's over. There's no more discussion on contraband. It's been contraband from discussion. You totally play this patrician, right? Yeah. You've got to just play it.
Draws a butcher, yeah.
The butcher?
A pretty good patrician.
I kind of like the way you say butcher. I like that, butcher. Hey, platinum. You discard everything not named crypt, patrician, or import. Yeah. Yeah, this beer isn't that bad.
Good that they got all the nice emporiums without victory points.
Yeah, I mean it's fine.
It's a peddler.
They're peddlers. It's like picking up a what's that
Treasury?
one useless? Yeah, that's the one. I was gonna say that one useless card at Seaside everyone forgets, but yeah, Treasury, that one. They make nice arena targets.
Yeah, so far no arena points were given away.
Stef can green soon. He can. He could green now, but that would be stupid.
Yeah, you can green turn 1.
Yeah, you could open Duchy Estate. Didn't Stef lose to a guy who opened Duchy Estate? I seem to recall this for some reason. That's something to ask him after in the post game interview that we were totally gonna have.
Mm-hmm.
Butcher a platinum? No. That's not something you do right now. Platinum is too. You do that with golds, but not with platinum. At least not until like the end of the game.
Yeah, in the last turn. Or the second to last.
Platinum is like the one treasure you always want. It's. I know everyone says treasures are bad for engines, but platinum is the one exception. Platinum is just so good. Platinum's like the king's court of treasures. You almost never not want to go for it.
Oh man,
Which means you almost always want to go.
I thought Crown is the King's Court of Treasures.
It's the closest actual thing to King's Court, but Platinum is probably more dominant, I would say, than Crown. I don't know. Trace would be like, "What? You're nuts," but they're both pretty good.
Isn't Fortune the King's Court of Treasures?
Whoa! Did someone gain a copper? Oh, Steph did. He trashed an estate and gained a copper.
Ooh.
That's nice. I mean, that's a good play. I like that play. Because at any given point in time, you can just trash.
Yeah, I mean, copper is better than estate, yeah.
Well, of course, Jakey thinks it's the right play. But you know, I also think it's that copper could almost be a mind game to lead Markusin down that path. Yeah, but Steph's only like 2 dud buys away from getting 15 points. I mean, the fountain is fine. I had to double check it was 15 points, but. Would be funny to play a contraband and then name Copper. Well, then you just buy Colony or Platinum. I mean,
Yeah, then
it's
you
not a big deal.
got yourself a gold with a plus
I
buy.
can't. We need email in this chat because everyone's just going nuts over the Copper strategy. We need Counting House on this board. Then there could be even more discussion about Copper. We need Beggar on this board.
What? Why didn't he put the last copper in the crypt?
Copper is not a stop card with Crypt. It is a stop card, but you're just tucking a lot of them away.
Markusin just set 1 copper to few aside with the crypt. Left it in his deck.
Weird. I think I would just, for stuff here with the Crypt, I would just tuck everything away, even the Platinum, and just immediately draw Platinum.
Yeah,
But,
sure. Of course you put the
Yeah.
platinum away.
Yeah, you could buy another platinum there. That seemed like a reasonable time to just start with the colonies too. But if he only has one platinum, I'm not even really watching this game closely. It's just money. It's just money with action cards. So, oh wait, so Steph definitely has three platinum because he just yeah, so he has three platinum. So
Yep.
he just bought an extra one to turn into colony later with the butcher. It's kind of like buying hunting grounds instead of duchy on a board with single gains. It's just delaying it and just making your deck a little more consistent in the meantime. It's basically same principle, I think. I think that's what the thought behind it was.
Yeah, sure.
So I guess this turn he could just take the copper then, right? No, he could just take the silver and
Uh,
trash it into a copper with his butcher. I'm not even joking. He probably should do that.
yeah, I could also turn a patrician into
Dan
copper or something.
Dan Brooks says I would have bought fourth crypt over plat. Well, I mean Dan Brooks is a giant hard on for crypt. Every time there's crypt on the board, he just says get all. Uh, just watch next time you see Dan in a bunch of crypts, he'll just say he wants
All the crypts.
every single one of the crypts. So I'm waiting for the he gained copper. That's too bad. Oh, he gained the silver. Is he gonna trash the silver into copper? Is he gonna anti-mine it? Oh, he anti-mined it.
And
Yeah,
you predicted it. Very
I
nice.
did. That's exactly what I was hoping for.
Do they still have Night's Watchman? And then that's probably the next card to turn into copper.
Yeah. You also could just not. It's a fine cycle.
I mean, yeah, he could just not do it
All you need is
until
two
he really
platinum in
needs the
hand.
15 points.
All you need is two platinum and a copper play. I mean, that's three cards. Steph has three of them, and plus he has all those coin tokens. I don't see a reason to get rid of the Watchman. It's just really nice to have in your deck. And just make sure you don't draw like Colony and Copper or something. Something silly.
Like 9 coppers is like the sweet spot. You can do it if you really need the points, but he probably doesn't even need those.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Markusin, I don't think even has any coppers. Has he been doing the same stuff? Oh, he did. He also trashed silver copper.
Hmm.
Hey,
The mind games.
we're playing a game of Dominion here where people refuse to buy mine, but they will absolutely turn silvers into copper.
Yeah, for the nice benefit of 2 coin tokens.
Yeah. You know, that would be kind of a cool Dominion card.
Downgrade your
Trash
treasure.
downgrade your treasure, but take coin tokens. That'd be a pretty
Uh,
decent card. That would be a decent card.
What happens if you
Actually,
downgrade
no,
copper?
it would be terrible. I'm just joking.
What happens if you downgrade copper? Just trash it. That would be a good
You
card.
probably just gain a card.
Gain a curse.
You'd have to gain a card costing down to three less than the treasure you trashed, and then gain two coin tokens.
Gain as many coin tokens as the card actually costs less. So if you trash platinum to copper, you gain 9.
Oh yeah, that'd be kind of cool. And by cool, I mean highly situated, mostly, but it still
Completely
would be
dead.
cool.
Should be an event.
It could be an event. It could be. It'd be good on boards with Moneylender, probably. Just like have hero, and just every turn you gain a platinum, and then you trash the other one into a copper, and the next turn you just Moneylender it away, and you just amass coin tokens that way. Could be kind of cool. But that's like the only time that hypothetical event would ever really work. Seems I don't want to say it no, I would say it. It's less useful than baths, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I guess if you had a gold gainer and you just trash the gold every turn to get 6 coins, yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, the event
I don't
would
know.
have to cost 0 and give another
You
buy.
notice, you notice the more boringer the game,
Yeah.
the weirder the conversations get. It's like our brains are overcompensating for the boringness of the game.
Just butcher the silver into copper again here for markusin, huh?
Maybe I'm missing something, but didn't he buy Colony? Oh, it's talking about some Mick thing. Could have butchered the patrician instead of arenaing it.
Well, yeah, but why? It's 2 free points.
Win for
And
Stef if Markusin gets Colony. Markusin just has to get the Colony anyway, though, doesn't he?
it's not
Like
like Stef
you
loses.
can't just start like dinking around and hope Steph stalls. Like you just have. I mean, although I know that 7 coin token count looks really scary, but I think you might just have to assume Steph just bottom decks the butcher. Okay, so he's gaining copper. Okay, so hey, Markusin gets his fountain going. Well, Steph will just get his fountain going.
Yeah.
He'll turn that silver into a copper, and then arena the patrician. That's what I would have done.
Turn the crypt into a copper. Make Danbrook sad.
You could do that. No, Dan Brooks would never trash Crypt.
Yeah, that's why
Crypt is his.
I think
Crypt is his
he would be
child.
sad about doing
I
that.
still think Contraband would have been good. I love this downgrading to copper. It's great. I agree with keeping the Crypt. I mean, you don't want to trash it. That's a platinum you tuck away for next turn. So Steph just gets Colony here, and the next turn he has the win pretty much. Right, like Markusin's out of outs. He doesn't have any coin tokens. I guess he could butcher platinum and then somehow hit Colony too. It just seems not very likely. In fact, no. Markusin shuffled his deck, so I guess there's a hypothetical.
There's a chance.
Markusin draws perfect, has 2 platinum.
3 platinum.
Butcher in hand, 6, 7, 8, 9. So Markusin would have to draw. Who has the gold? If Steph has the gold, then there's just nothing to worry. But if Markusin has the gold, you have to think about whether Markusin draws the perfect butcher platinum gold hand.
Patrician to discard for arena and.
Yeah, it's nonsense. It's not going to happen.
But on the other hand, okay, Steph has 2 crypts with a platinum left, so he gets a colony.
Yeah.
I thought his turn looks a little bit sad, but the
You
platinum
just
was
colony
there.
again here. It's a no-brainer. This is good news for Markusin. He gets an extra turn to maybe catch up.
Sure.
I think here you butcher the crypt into province and buy province and just cross your fingers. I don't see anything else you do.
Yeah. That's the other thing I would see, yeah. Now they start to resign game 4, last turn.
Yeah, why didn't you resign like 3 turns? I don't know.
No, I don't think you resign in this game because everything could happen, but
I mean, yeah, bullshit can happen. I mean, Steph has 10 coppers. I know you do too, but Steph also has 10 coppers in his deck. He could conceivably get tons of turns where
well,
he
the
just doesn't
crypts kind of limits that.
Yeah, that's true. Dan, you can join commentary. Why couldn't you? I just joined for no reason. I just came in with a fucking can of booze. I mean, geez, if I can come in, Dan. Hi, Dan.
Hi.
Hello.
I was just saying, if I could come in with a can of booze, then you definitely can.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, but why do you buy a can of beer when you could have bought a crypt?
Oh my god.
Oh, we have the nice jokes coming in now.
You're right. You're right. A beer costs more than a fucking donate, and a beer costs more than a What's the 14 one? Dominate. That's it. Yeah.
These hipster bars, I look at the price of beer and I'm like, wow, this is over $5.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you can get a dusty room where you put a bunch of remains instead for only $5. Secure your past's legacy. You can bury your grandfather.
Whoa.
He's probably already buried, though. Spoilers.
Stef has 5-2.
Yeah, if only Crypt was on the board.
Artisan looks really good here.
Oh, nice ambassador. Ambassador nothing opening. Too good.
Yeah.
Ambassador doesn't seem bad on 5.
Dungeon Ambassador is not bad, actually. I kind of like it. Amp Nothing, the classic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
Titan Drake's been around ever since Seaside dropped, when Ambassador Nothing was just the best you could do.
it's probably still okay. It's just sad that you have to do it.
MixCNX says, people always whine about not getting 5-2s, but if I had to pick one opening to have for the rest of my Dominion games forever, to be 4-3. And I agree with him. I've held for a long time. Like, that 5-2 usually sucks. Except when it doesn't. But usually it does.
When it doesn't, it just wins the game.
Dan Brooks would take the 5-2 for... Dan, what are you, nuts? I don't know.
I like the upside.
Bad 5-2s are much... Yeah, they are.
So
Of course, 5-2s.
You guys play here.
Why is Mick typing like JSH? Only JSH does fucking ellipses.
I think we've established that JSH is out there rigging right now.
Probably. He's probably posting on MixCNX account.
So, Cursed Village Artisan or Sauna?
You can skip Sauna.
I think I like Cursed Village Artisan.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I
what's it at,
like
right?
I like the gains because you can just gain stuff. And then with the saunas, you're just like, oh, province of turn. Which is
Okay,
fine.
so
yeah, the beer's
looks-
fucking kicking it. That's not...
Markusin seems to be in a decent position.
Yeah, I like Markusin's position quite well.
Stef does seem to be thin, so like obviously don't count him out.
Yeah.
But he
Looks
does need. It looks like he's gonna have trouble hitting the higher price
Probably
points.
has
if I
to
need
buy silver.
Looks like neither player is going for sauna. So we're not going to get an interesting... You know, Anders is going to be dissatisfied. He's going to have that in the back of his mind for the rest of his life. What if one of them went for sauna? But
Word where I can skip on it, I don't. It's correct.
I don't think sauna's correct against Ambassador. But, well, okay. I take that back. Because what if sauna's the only... Or village. But
Stef needs to like get up to 5 or 6 one time. I think you only need to hit it once. Let's see. Okay, nice turn for
Will be
Stef.
hard.
He has both dungeons in play.
I mean,
indeed.
he has like 3
He's
couples.
actually pretty close to discarding cards to dungeon. I'm not sure I agree with the second dungeon from Stef. Well, like, I didn't see when he got it, but it could be so.
Alright, so Markusin can get pretty thin here. Just 2
Oh,
copper,
Markusin
state.
double ambassador.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be a rough game. Not gonna lie.
Dinkin says Markusin's way ahead. He
Yeah,
could be.
yeah, he is for sure. Markusin just has to figure out how to get an artisan.
I wouldn't say way ahead, but ahead, yeah. I'm not so sure about way ahead.
Way
No,
ahead.
he is
Like,
basically
he
a
already
cursed
has
village
silver.
ahead. Cursed village
Cursed
ambassador
village.
in head.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, all he
Stef-
really needs to do is just draw the.
Also
Cursed
pretty
village.
convenient to get the curse from the hex. Now he can ambassador this over.
Okay, so Steph has silver, so Markusin is like 1 component ahead. Oh, that's
Oof.
Nice.
You just discard the 2 copper, right?
Seems to hit only 4. Wait,
I would just send 1 copper this time and buy a silver, but maybe that's foolish.
I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so Markusin can see 9 of his 10 cards to dig for the village. And is a lot. I'm not sure how I would play this, but I would definitely prioritize getting an early artisan because that lets you just get more cursed villages in play and just chain stuff.
Yeah. So Titan Drake says, I don't know if it's clear from this game, but Cursed Village is I wouldn't say it's a world beater, but it's definitely a county beater. You know, it'll win your local election. I don't know if it'll win.
Artisan Cursed Village is like really good.
It is pretty good, yeah.
Like if you just get like I don't know, 1 artisan and 2.
Bottom deck
3.
village here.
Mhm.
I think you just discard Ambassador Copper. Send the 2 estates.
I think you definitely send the 2 estates. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you do want to go for 2 silvers or something.
I think it's better because then you're just fishing for instead of.
You only need 3 cards to buy a 5-cost then, yeah.
Yeah,
Of course, then you're slightly less thin, but
yeah, you want to spike essentially exactly 6 because later on you only ever need to hit 8. So I think you just get a couple artisans and then build up to 8 and then get provinces. And like, there's no reason you can't get like 3 or 4 artisans if building up.
you could even just hit 5 again and get another cursed village. Hitting 6 is so.
Okay, Stef gets a sauna. Interesting.
I think he has no choice. I mean, he doesn't even have a second ambassador. He's getting junked every turn, just mercilessly.
Like the second cursed village is very good
Like
to get.
here, I think it would take second silver for Markusin for sure.
Yeah, he's
Who's
so
even
thin.
talking about cash? Titan Strike's like, cash is too cute. Who's even talking about cash? Let me look.
It's not.
you
you
get
get
I'm so
enough.
confused. Like that was like that's like a non sequitur. It's like, yeah, Scout's kind of bad here. It's like no one's even thinking about
Yeah,
Scout.
well, on 4-3, what happens if you just go like sauna silver or something? Or Steward sauna? What about Steward sauna?
If you don't immediately connect Sauna, well, Stewart Sauna's dumb because you don't have a silver, right?
Yeah, but like you get the double trash and then you get silver.
Yeah, I guess.
I think however you build, you want to have some outs to hitting $6.
Should be a silver here. Kusin. Yep.
Ooh,
All right, so he hits
that's
6.
a dungeon in hand.
Okay, so this is the first
Dungeon in
artisan.
play.
And he can even attack since he has a dungeon in play and he has a 50 shot of hitting. Actually, no, he has a slightly more. Because what if he drops a dungeon? But it's got to be around 50%.
Oh, so Steph played 2 dungeons. Yeah, it's looking pretty good for Markusin. So Steph, if I get second silver?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's good. Oh, but yeah, see, isn't nearly as good as Ew.
Discard the 2 coppers, play cursed village.
You could discard Ambassador Copper. Just gonna.
Draw
You're gonna
another.
draw everything. I think you have to keep the village. You're just gonna draw. Yeah.
He has ambassador, dungeon. Could have just discarded ambassador.
Well, you just play dungeon, ambassador, copper, buy artisan.
Yeah. Then you get to do really nice tricks. Next turn, you get to gain a cursed village. Top deck ambassador, play the cursed village.
Then you just keep getting the artisans.
Yeah. I guess the only thing to worry about would be, but I mean, the worst one already hit, and that was locusts. Everything else you just don't care about.
Yeah, I would just I would not stop buying artisans here. I would just keep taking them until.
They run out.
Until the pile empty. What is what?
No more artisans.
Until you starve
get-
to death. I would. I would keep buying artisans until I fell asleep.
Please come and take me away. I would just keep buying the artisans.
Well, Dan would be a starving artist, I guess.
Exactly.
When the artisan pile is empty, Dan will just ambassador 2 of them. to buy it.
Ambassador, 2 of them just to buy another. Yeah, it's boundless, really.
Oh, Steph hits 6 and buys the altar.
Yeah, like it's. I think if you're behind on the split,
Yeah, on the trashing.
like on the junking, getting altar first is not bad.
Ouch, Markusin got hit by a hex that doesn't matter.
Envious
It hurts so much.
Well, he doesn't hit 6. Can't buy another artisan.
Okay.
Well, Markusin isn't Dan, so
I'm
He's
not
gonna
crazy
hit-
about that.
he's going to hit 3 or 4 here, depending on what Mark does. I think you just keep the copper.
Here.
There's no reason not to. It's just a good junker.
Hey, Stef got a sauna.
You got 2 points for buying.
Ooh, what if Mark gets Young Witch here? How weird is that? Oh no, the Bane's
Worse.
Two
dungeon.
dungeons in the deck.
Bane is dungeon. so
What
that
if he
seems
gets a
little bad.
masterpiece?
Would not hate a young witcher.
Yes.
Is Mick even listening in? No, he's not. I'm just a prophet. I said that before Mick. I'm calling it.
This board is like, or at like the fact that they didn't hit 6 makes it pretty awkward. The Markusin should be able to get what?
A
Well,
witch.
in any case, he should be able to hit artisan again.
The Witch just seems like overkill, but maybe
Yeah,
it's
I
you
like
can just
it.
take Cursed Village there. There's no reason to like take.
Well, yeah, maybe not now, but a witch at
Could-
some point is good, I think.
So now he goes.
This is a little sad here. He didn't get to play his dungeon, so now he could see if it 2 ambassador
and
copper.
You take the Cursed Village there. You get the second dungeon in play.
Yeah,
Oh, that war did so much.
yeah. That was
Did nothing.
that was like the quasi French war. That was about how effective the war was. No one's gonna
Wait.
get that.
That wasn't named artisan.
Yeah.
That's sad. What did he buy? Cursed Village? He could have just gained the Cursed Village and bought another artisan.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird. It's a psychological play to make Steph is.
Yeah, well, I don't know, like,
That's the best way to beat Steph. By the way, make suboptimal plays while you're crushing him. That'll just really crush his soul.
no, like Stef will just do the Stef thing.
Oh, Zot, like that. That's the Steph thing. To me, saying
Like
Zot.
Stef will just play the nice deck regardless. Like he'll just keep chugging.
Seriously, that witch is just so sad.
Yeah.
And you get beat so bad, your score goes down. Markusin better hope that. I mean, he's gonna need it against fucking Netherlands.
Actually, well, if Markusin wins this one, then he's guaranteed at least a tie, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Reed actually is totally fine. Maybe Young Witch, yeah, maybe Young Witch is actually okay. It's kind of like dungeon.
yeah. Young Witch is fine.
Markusin,
just-
The problem here is that
It's probably better than Witch because it helps with the cursed villages.
yeah.
If you're gonna play a
Markusin,
terminal, at least have the terminal increase your hand.
Markusin is already
Yeah,
the
artisans are kind
national
of sad
hero.
right now. They're like, yo, why only one of me? And like, Cursed Village is so free because if you have artisans, you just get Cursed Villages for free.
Gain a card to your hand costing up to 5. Put that card from your hand onto your deck.
I think he has two. No,
Could see an artisan here.
yeah, our artisan is also 2 points.
Ambassador Cursed Village is just for the hex. Hey, that's kind of cute.
Like
That is-
Markusin could legitimately 3-pile curses, cursed villages, and then whatever.
Not artisan, though. Hey, the third pile can't be an artisan.
Why? Like artisan gains you a witch every turn. You know, he's playing.
I
like,
mean,
2 games,
I would
he could be
honestly
playing,
love
like,
to see-
5 games.
I would honestly love to see the cash.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
man.
pretty cool.
You could buy cash and then just amp cash every turn. That's just 3 junk cards.
Yeah, and
That's brutal. Holy cow.
Ambassador 2 caches every turn, yeah.
Pile the coppers.
So
So just know. So I know I just wrote an article saying people should always. Just wrote it.
people should do what?
But this game, he probably wouldn't. No, you just gain it with artisans, you don't buy it.
Yeah, Tiny Drake just wrote an article on Witch. I read it, and I
Just
was
now?
like, oh, I'd reply.
Really? Just now? He wrote it again?
Like yesterday, maybe.
That's weird because years and years and years ago there was an article on Witch. It's like buy Witch. When should you buy it?
Yeah.
Always. When should you not buy it? Never. That's
Tiny Drake's
basically the article on Witch.
follow up to the Buy Witch article.
All right, let me find this article.
I suppose the point on Witch is that
Here it
the
is.
absolute-
Which revised for 2018. Okay, sweet.
Yeah, well, I
It's
guess
still
the point
good.
was-
You should still buy it. This is great. We can't put this on the fucking the blog though, can we? It's too satirical. You're only allowed to
I
have
don't think the
unfunny
article
articles.
is satirical.
You're only allowed to have unfunny articles. Because Theory just locked the satire art. So we know for
Well-
a fact they're not allowed on the blog.
Between saying Witch is a good card and saying Chapel is the worst card in Dominion.
Mhm.
Because Witch is a good card.
Yeah?
If you play like base only Dominion, and you get the advice always buy Witch if it's in the kingdom, well, you probably win more games than you lose by.
Like, I don't know, when I built a money bot for base set, like, that bot liked Witch.
Yeah.
I think we might have even called it Witch bot, because, like, if Witch was in the kingdom, it was just like, Witch.
Revenge Witch.
Revenge Witch, yeah. What about like if it's like Workshop Gardens? Is Witch still better? I don't think so.
Which is, well, like, you get, like, one, maybe.
Over a
Like, the
bunch
thing
of
is,
workshops?
It's just loses to everything, so. Or I think what happens is you go for Witch first, and then when the decks don't work anymore, the Shop Gardens. So Stef's deck actually looks like he has the piece. Well, I guess he doesn't have Artisan yet, but
Man, even McSeenox turning into Dan Brooks. Really sad to only play with one person.
yeah, like absolutely. Well, like that's the thing. Like if Markusin is only playing with one Artisan, then Stef certainly has room to make a comeback here.
Now the cursed villages are gone.
Sauna's going to be tough, but I don't know. No, I had to discard down too. Brutal.
Steph is buying all the trash and cards, but they nothing. It's just prolonging the inevitable.
I don't think it's inevitable.
It's pretty inevitable. I'm so surprised Steph has not resigned already. You really should.
No, Steph should not. Like, Steph is likely going to get crushed.
Well, let me revise that for you. Steph is going to get crushed.
Like, I don't think I would resign yet.
I mean, even Markusin even has the con advantage. Like, every conceivable thing. Markusin's winning.
Yeah, but he has one artist.
The only thing Steph has more of that Markusin doesn't is cards.
No, like Steph has more potential artisans, but Markusin is never going to buy another artisan.
At this point, Artisans isn't good anymore.
Well, yeah, now it's not. Now it's
I
not.
don't know. Like, you get a second artisan, you control over the duchy pile.
Yeah, you can pile duchies here
Like,
or buy provinces. It just doesn't matter what you do. I mean, you can buy out the curses and win.
I think it's hard for Markusin to punt this, but I think there is room for him to make mistakes. So I would, like, if I was playing ranked, I would not resign this. And Steph does.
Yeah, well.
Well, do
there
they
you
play
have it.
ranked?
This isn't ranked, so.
So yeah, can resign. Dan Brooks
I played
confirmed.
one ranked game today, and Anders was complaining that he was like having bad luck. One ranked game in a month, I just bump into Anders and like play like some tournament stuff. Bad luck for him.
Bad luck, Anders.
Governor.
So Canada locks in the tie.
Did you guys know that if you buy a trader and then someone plays governor and tries to give you silver, you can trader it into silver?
I did. I knew that.
What is there no smart ask? Autoplay option for trader.
Did you know if there's changeling and trader in the kingdom and someone plays witch, you can turn that curse into a silver and then turn that silver into a changeling?
Nice.
It'll never happen.
So what's going on here? If you Hamlet and discard a card, and then Wild Hunt, you actually draw one card, right?
Yeah, it's a lab.
That's a lab. So it's like about as good as Village Smithy. And buys are kind of hard to come by. If someone
Well,
torture
it's
actually,
only
well, I guess
half, yeah.
torture you can get traded. Like
It's
seems
only
like the
half
draw
as good.
engines are kind of close on this board.
Only half as good as Village Smithy.
If you,
I mean, if you're getting tortured to death, it's just gonna suck. I almost think you just have to play for that first. Get a couple torturers and then get governors.
Get a
And
trader.
then figure out.
Get a
I don't know
trader
if
to
I-
get 1,000,000 silvers. And just
Yeah,
play
but
Battlefield. Big money.
it's not immediately clear to me what you want to do here.
well, Jakey says Hamlet torture, which means I definitely.
Definitely not Hamlet Torture then, yeah.
I feel bad for saying whatever Jakey says. It could be right here. I have no idea. That seems to be the question of this board, though. The big question everyone's asking: is this even a governor game, or can Hamlet torture or beat it? That's the real trick.
There's
Ooh, both. Well, Tracer, yeah, of course, Tracer. You want to do both if you can. I mean, no shit.
Yeah, you first to give them the curses into hand and then they can trash them for free.
there are a couple factors pushing this toward earlier greening. Field, governor,
Battlefield.
Yeah,
But-
that's what you just said, right?
like Hamlet torture, like trashing is only remodel, so trashing's not. So it's
What trader is trashing?
clear to me that there's a dominant, like that there's a single dominant strategy here. Wait, oh.
Yeah.
Never-
Governor plus Torturer synergy. Make them draw a card and then they have to discard 2 more.
Oh my gosh, devout.
Yeah. You could actually remodel coppers into Hamlets here. It's actually not bad.
Maybe you just. Oh wait, it was a remodel.
Oh, well, Steph might just turn this poacher 5 then.
I'd probably get rid of the estate there.
Wouldn't you love it to have a copper then? Well, estate
Yeah,
is fine. But copper is just a free
You
trash.
go so-
That's a bit weird.
Mhm.
Get rid of the silver, which can be remodeled into a 5.
Mhm.
Replace it with a poacher. That seems a little.
Yeah.
I don't know if I agree with that. It might be fine, but it might not be fine either.
Some piles are... Seems like some piles could run out here.
So just stopping by, did you get a chance to kind of do the
Huh?
pictures? I think yeah, I'm pretty much done. I mean, we cannot increase the size. If you can just work on the resolution.
Yeah, I think I can make them narrower right now, a little bit narrower, and then I want
Okay.
to like just
Like,
Yeah.
make it decent.
Yeah.
Alright, do you want to send that to you in a couple hours?
Yeah, that'll be fine. I think I am done. So we'll, I added what you suggested. I have version 4.
Okay,
So I'll
great.
send it to you, and then we'll figure out either way. I don't know what context points you might come to, but there is something I can submit these other.
So that's...
Either way, we're gonna.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
we're gonna do it. Okay.
Alright, thank you. I'll work on that.
yes, someone did take over. Mute Dan. I mean, we can't mute Dan. None of us are mods.
Well,
Dan's the fucking mod. He can mute us. I don't know what you're talking
I'm
about.
back.
Yeah, we could tell you were gone.
See, oh, I can mute you again.
You can.
See if it works.
Please
All
do
right,
not.
Seprick, say something. Wait,
Yeah,
did
you
anyone hear that?
Dan's been slacking. If he could have done that, jeez. Everyone just shits on me. That's the real meme.
Yeah. Sorry about that. The deal was I didn't know who came to the door on a Saturday. So I just answered it, figuring it wouldn't be for me, and it was for me. So
that's the Haven over Hamlet. Huh.
they're both
Yes.
doing things. Yeah, I'm a little nervous about the number of poachers that have come out. The decks look pretty big. Nice to see no traitor. Ooh, that's a nice draw for Stef. Hamlet on 4, okay. So Stef is going hard for the torturer thing, which could be good.
I think it's pretty.
Yeah, you sort of have to look at how the game is playing out, and Markusin doesn't have any traitors yet, and decks are getting big.
The trader just doesn't seem good, honestly. I ever have. It's just like, eh. I mean, would you rather have silver in your deck than curse? I guess.
If
I
that's
guess.
the option.
Play on a lot of different ways.
But the problem is then the silver junking never ends. But silver isn't too bad of a card in this kingdom.
But like, to get the curse thing working, you have to have trader in hand, and you have to add trader to your deck for like the marginal benefit of getting curses, silvers instead of curses.
Well,
So you're going to take curses anyway. I mean, there are going to be turns where you don't have trader, so it just seems
yeah,
really
well, like
bad.
suppose you replace remodel with trader and then go for early greening. I'm not saying it's good, but third line is something you could face.
Yeah, just
Yeah, I guess you could trash.
contest a few Hamlets.
You could trash silver into duchy with the remodel and just turn it back into a silver for 2 points. I mean, that's okay. I mean, it's not half as good as just emptying the provinces with governor, but
Nice draw,
it's
first
okay,
time.
I guess. Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
It's nice. Wow, this is really gonna hurt Markusin.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So they just tie 3-3 here, pretty much, right?
So you could gain a gold.
I think you just remodel the silver. You already have 5 because there's 2 coin in play right now.
The copper.
You could do the copper too, actually. What you could do here, actually, remodel the copper, and then just buy 2 Hamlets, and then just really hammer the Hamlets. Just secure your lead with the Hamlets.
I think he's gonna buy a lot of Hamlets for sure.
There goes the remodel.
The question is, does he take Hamlet over the governor?
I guess here you could take Governor Hamlet. I mean, Markusin's hand is currently
Oh,
2
no.
cards. Torture. Okay.
Go for it.
Okay, so this turn, Steph just hammers the
All he needs to hit.
copper. Well, he needs to hit torture, really.
Torture, I would.
Yeah, I would just
Or governor.
action.
Yeah, nice.
Wait, did he not discard to the first Hamlet?
No, he didn't. Because what if he drew copper with it? If he did, then you just would have rather
That's
discarded
insane.
it for. I don't know. Seems fine to me.
Well, why wouldn't you just discard the estate for action?
You should
Oh.
discard for buy here, I think. As well. Seems fine. So how many more cracks is he going to get at the... Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think you want to keep your deck going for a little bit longer.
I think I would... do you just remodel the... Just take...
Ooh, that was a really sad governor.
Yeah.
But I guess you remodel into Hamlet by Hamlet Governor.
No, you just empty the hamlets, right? They're the only village. That just chokes out Markusin for the rest of the game. It's a pretty good play.
I think it's fine. I think I prefer Governor to the second.
I don't know. I like guaranteeing winning the village split and pretty much just having all of the options on the table. Whereas Markusin's just like, oh shit, I have to end the game now because the longer this goes on, the more I suffer.
Yeah, Markusin should province here. And I think Stef should start trying to double or do something like that. The
Pilots are
Pilots are
somewhat
going to
low.
run, Hamlets are going to run, and
Poachers are
Torturers
going
and
to be...
Poachers
Yeah,
run, so
the poachers are going to be awful soon.
it's kind of emergency green mode right now.
Yeah. In fact, Markusin can get double province right here.
Yeah.
He can remodel a gold and just buy province.
Yeah, pretty nice turn for Markusin. But could
Yeah,
trigger a
Markusin
bad
should
shuffle.
not. He should not trigger this. I don't like that. He should have just gained a gold,
Piles
trashed
are
a gold.
really lowered now.
I would have just gained a gold, trashed a gold into province, and just bought province. Seems fine to me. Just double province with the battlefield seems pretty good to me.
So,
The more of those you can get, the better.
ooh, that's dicey.
Ooh,
Hmm.
that's more than dicey. That's just straight up bad.
Stef could just win on his turn, potentially. Because Stef has what, 5 tortures?
Okay, so here, Goosen's forced to remodel gold, and then just draw a torture and draw copper, right? I mean, he should have just double provinced without. Oh, what is he doing? That's just giving Steph more draw. I mean,
I think Stef just takes curse to hand.
yeah.
Could also just
Markusin,
discard.
okay. Well, he can double province, apparently.
Oh, you can double province? Not bad.
Yeah, but. Yet Steph drew all those cards.
Oh, he didn't double province.
What? He didn't even double province?
Wait, did he have
man.
the buy?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did province governor.
Oh, man. This is such a free win for Steph.
Yeah, that's insanity right there.
Oh, man.
That is the reason I would not have resigned the previous game, because if something like that happens, maybe you have a shot. But Stef
Steph's
should
just got to be like licking his chops right now. Like, holy shit.
Stef
think
needs
so.
to hit 15 and 3, I think, to win.
Like, all Steph has to do is just keep playing Torturers. Because either Markusin loses his entire hand,
Or
and either way,
keeps the
Steph wins.
curses, yeah.
Yeah, actually, if Markusin takes both curses, Stef will need, like, Duchy's winning for Stef, so.
If Markusin takes just one curse, Province wins. Well,
Yeah.
Province if he can pile out. Which absolutely can happen.
Okay, so I think Stef can probably start discarding for buys here, because he's going to need 3 of them. He can wait too, I guess, if he wants to.
Yeah. Five VP Duchy for Markusin coming. Yeah, we also have to remember that any points that Steph gets is +2 as well. So really, it's just 3.
I would not remodel if I was Stef.
Yeah.
Oh, and Stef is remodel too. Yeah.
Yeah, if he remodeled with governor, that's a free duchy, 5 points for Markusin.
I like, could you just remodel, I don't know, something into Hamlet by Torture, by Duchy?
So are we going to call the governor governor remodel with like the just all one word.
That should
Governor.
not. Yeah, governor remodel.
Governor remodel.
Hmm.
Governor remodel. It's hard to say.
Step should.
Governor remodel. Ah, fuck. Whatever. I give up.
Kind of interesting whether, like, so with the states you're paying 2 and you get 3 points. With battlefield for provinces you pay 8 and you get
8 points.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
Oh no.
That's
Oh no. Step.
well.
No,
No.
as I like to say, it's good to keep things interesting.
Oh,
can still
no,
have it.
No.
Yeah, I would discard 2 cards here. Oh, and he's not even getting buys.
Oh,
Yeah.
Steph.
This is definitely interesting.
Well, Titan Drake says he still wins.
Well, if he remodels Curse into Estate, that's 4 points.
Well, but, like, he should still win easily, but let's see.
And then he can
I don't
buy.
really know what's going on.
Steph knows what he's doing, unless he doesn't.
He should really-
There was one time where he played against Enoch and he missed Scavenger Stash, and Mick didn't. But Steph
Oh, is
missed it.
Markusin gonna discard? Oh, I would love it if Markusin discards.
Oh man, that's what a conundrum there, huh? That's clever.
Yes.
Zugzwang, yeah. Holy shit.
What? How could he
That was-
discard? That's
He couldn't discard. Ooh, clutch.
Yeah.
Clutch.
could have been a lot easier.
I like the Zugzwang. Cute. Either forfeit your turn or forfeit the game, which both forfeit the game.
Okay, so Steph ties
That was
the
cool.
series with
So that was
Markusin.
3-3, right?
Yep, 3-3, and they took quite a long time. This will take forever to upload. Anyways, thanks for joining the commentary. Thanks for watching. And see you